I have worked for the city since October of 2023. I got started with the city because I was practicing law before I thought about public service. And I practiced for about 18 years and focused on environmental law. And I came to a point where I was thinking about new challenges, and public service and mayor's office work sounded like something that I would like to take on. So I applied. My job as senior advisor to the mayor entails everything all at once, every day. I'm kidding. It actually involves something that's not issue-focused, but instead is project-focused. So I've worked on things like unsheltered homelessness. I've worked on lead paint, sports stadium financing, and housing. So it's a pretty diverse and scattered portfolio. But those projects can change too. So I'm not here to necessarily forever be the unsheltered homelessness, strategist, which is a very different title. But instead, it's a project that I have built and put into motion, and then we either institutionalize it or the project has finished. So it's a diverse role. What do I enjoy most about my work? Boy, I enjoy my work because it's so diverse. It's never the same every day. I think I enjoy seeing my colleagues thrive. So I enjoy working in an environment where we're rooting each other on and making sure that we have what we need. So I like the teamwork. My favorite experience at work is probably, honestly, when I see one of my colleagues succeed. I think that's almost always my favorite experience. So I've built some successful initiatives, and I enjoy seeing those, come to fruition. But it's even better to see one of my colleagues who I know have worked hard, struggled, and gotten to a point where they also have succeeded. So I think that's my favorite experience. I think the most important lesson I've learned at the city, and this is probably just a local government lesson, is that it can be, it can feel like people are coming at you from all sides all the time. But moving forward is always the way out. So moving forward constantly, making sure that you're not really looking backwards, but constantly seeking forward movement in whatever you're working on, is the lesson of local government, I think. If I wasn't working for the city, I think I would be doing a whole lot of carpentry. I do a lot of woodworking at home and enjoy it. It's meditative for me. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something. So carpentry. Something that people might not know about me is that even though I am the person who has really led the effort to address unsheltered homelessness in the city, I have never before worked on homelessness. So I often like to tell people that you don't need to have the subject matter expertise to have a successful initiative under your belt. What's my favorite thing to do outside of work? I think I like to keep it fairly diverse and active. So I certainly enjoy woodworking, like I had said before, but I enjoy running and I enjoy hiking. So endurance sports usually is something that I tend to move toward. So I've done 100-milers. I've done a run in Greece that went from Athens to Sparta for a U.S. team. So that's what I do outside of work, is spend a lot of time with endurance sports. My favorite restaurant in Cleveland is absolutely Poppy.